Welcome, Commander. Each wave will be challenging to overcome with the forces available. Directly controlling the actions of your units will give you the edge you need to prevail. Good luck.
What's up, Garcia? YouTube chat, first one here. Just warming up here, running the ads. I don't know how that had time out. The hell? Why do I suck at this one? This one's not even difficult. It's a Bwaza. Oh, wrong way. Oop. All right. Now we're doing NA ladder today. I tried EU again, but I just still don't like the ping. I'd still rather quit than play with ping, I think. What? I thought I got them all. Oh. I hate my life. What's up, QZ? Are you ready for 20 more games today? Why do I suck at this today? I don't know why. There we finally go. Why do I have so little Marines left over? Am I good? I didn't even look good. Oh. Ah. Surprised I lived. Ah, I had it, but it timed fucking out. Doesn't work going that way as well. Oh, yeah, that one worked well because I didn't take less shots in the first fight or the first volley. Oh my god, we get a sub from Bring Sally Up. Oh my god. I love you. Thank you. Let's do wheel spin. Where's my spinner? Do I have it bookmarked? There it is. I love you, buddy. Thank you for the resub. Oh god, not to start. Oh fuck. Alright, so this is how this works. If I have to turtle to start, and if I lose, then you get 1 month of VIP if you win. Or if I win, then you get nothing. I'm not allowed to attack this game. That's whoever raised young Sally. So SpongeBob it is. I do love how there are like connections between names like that. It was pretty funny. For glory. Marine King. Do. This 2-gas new crush in team games. I imagine nuking in team games is very fun because it fucking screws with everybody on the map. It's more valuable in team games. Probably be able to nuke an army so easily in a team game too. With the eye. We're gonna find game or that's special to review one of your games. Yeah, dude, that's sick. I'm gonna start. Anybody that asks for coaching from now on, I'm just gonna direct them to special. Because I don't do coaching, but I do my replay analysis, which I think is as good as coaching if you actually upload the replays. See, I've devised a system that only helps you if you actually want help, which is the perfect way to coach someone. You got to be committed. You got to be uploading replays every day, taking notes. You do those things, you're getting insane value from me. But if you don't have a lot of time or you just want one-on-one coaching, there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm just not a fan of doing it because I just don't really enjoy it that much. Bum. How do you message me the info? If you have access to the replay channel in Discord, all you got to do is post in there. But if you have access, the only way you get access is tier 2 sub, or if you win it on the wheel spin. Which I have a list somewhere. I just don't remember everybody on the list. But I do have 2 replays that I'm gonna analyze. Probably do that next. We got a turtle game challenge, so we got to turtle this game. We can't move out. Only way I'm allowed to win this game is my opponent leaving. Oh yeah, let me turn the game sounds back up. Oh, Krug Thane coming in with the resub as well. I closed the wheel spin. Okay, let's go. Click. What do we get? Oh, VIP 2 weeks. Wait, is Krug Thane already VIP? He might be. If he's not, he gets it 2 weeks. Let me check. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, already a VIP. Well. You win anyways. I will add 2 weeks to your timer, because everybody's timer is getting reset eventually, so. I will add 2 weeks to yours. Oh, not allowed to move out. I'm allowed to check for proxy. That's my base. Playing a peep tonight? A peep? What do you mean?
Not enough.
Peep mode? Oh. I remember peep mode. I haven't done a peep mode since like Wings of Liberty, I think. This is a great way to play with friends though, like this is a good time. Natural delight.
Additional supply depots.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Oh my god. Actually, why did he turn around there? He could have gone in. Like, I would have gone in.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient. Command center upgrade complete.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, we are turtling, so let's grab a third soon.
Insufficient Vesper.
Actually, I should grab the gas first before the third. When you play mech turtle, you really want gas earlier. Also, I'm gonna get supply blocked soon.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots.
Let's add our factory.
Not enough minerals.
How do they get over here?
Add-on complete.
I can't build here. What's going on? What's our... I'm listening. This ought to be good. Go. You up, ready to go. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Ready to blow.
Insufficient.
SCV ready. In the rear.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Command center. Additional supply.
SCV ready. Ready to race.
Not enough minerals. Not additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. Can't hold them alone. Transformation system is primed. SCV ready. I can't build here.
Okay. No attacks yet, which is actually not very common.
Additional supply.
SCV ready.
And he is playing bio.
Taking some fire here.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to blunder. I'm going.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
My god.
Huh? What's going on? Go ahead. I'm in a heap of trouble. Optics online. Let's go kill something. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder. I'm in a heap of trouble. Bad news. Ready to raise some hell.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Ready to go. In the rear. SCV ready.
Let's get the attack upgrade for the tanks first.
What's going on?
Honestly, I could afford a third armory, might as well.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Block that off.
SCV ready. Yo. Taking some fire here. Got no patience.
Command center. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots.
Another Raven upgrade.
Research complete.
What's our target? Something in the way.
Mineral field depleted. Min-
I can't build here. Up, ready to go.
not enough energy.
I can't build here. Go ahead. Got no patience.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Oops. I don't really want those anyways, I guess. I guess I could take that base. Why not?
Upgrade complete. Mineral field.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Well, butter. Big job. Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
What's going on? Queued up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Command center upgrade complete. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
In the rear with the gear. Bad news.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
I don't need my Hellions.
What's going on?
Command center.
Go ahead. I can't build here.
Not enough energy. Unacceptable command. We are at upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
So in order to build these,
I can't build here. There's something in the way.
Command center upgrade complete. Research complete.
where can I go here? Over here?
I can't build here. Go ahead. What's our
Our SCV Gaza exhausted.
What? There's the negatory. It's blocked.
Research complete. Rescue Gaza exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Vespine geyser exhausted.
Okay.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Gotcha. SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Are we that desperate? We want like the one turret.
Not enough energy.
Gotta maximize our offensive capabilities and snipe the one turret.
What's going on?
I'm really just in it to build more CCs. That's the dream here.
I can't build here.
You can start killing these, I guess.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Command center upgrade.
Something in the way.
Not enough. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
What's going on? Yep. Bad news.
Just get so excited.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable landing zone.
Big job.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
What's going on?
Not enough energy.
I just can't hide it.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
I know, I know, I know.
Not enough energy. Command center.
You know, I need some liberators, bro. 3-3 libs in here. Oh, baby, we're cooking. Just one hit on the Viking clump. Oh, yeah.
Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Not
Take on.
mineral field depleted. Not enough energy. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
I am loving that 25 SCV economy.
Reporting for action.
That's my jam. Oh, 23 SCV economy.
Unacceptable
To be honest, we don't need the tanks either. Like, excuse me.
Base is under attack. Nuclear launch detected.
Liberation is
Nuclear launch detected. Upgrade complete.
Based. Hey man. Spread love, not war. I misclicked like half of those.
Mineral field completed. Vespene geyser exhausted. Vespene geyser exhausted.
Liberators! Nah, they didn't do that well. No, I can't go further than my own base. It's against the rules.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
What's that? What's our target? Ready to plunder.
Lift your CC and then expand forward. Yeah, we'll get some forward positioning here.
Yes, Commander.
Not enough minerals.
Got no loaded up.
I don't even want the tanks, to be honest. Give me more of the good units.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Oh, there's a Thor in here too. I don't want that either.
Not enough energy.
After all is said and done.
Not enough energy.
Awaiting order. State scanning.
Well, I think 616 orbitals for scanning, that's actually like what I would want
Not enough energy.
in the most serious game of my life. Like, that's optimal, I think. More than that, and then you're probably spending too much money
Unacceptable command.
for not enough reward. Because, like, this keeps my economy going. Like, I can produce off this
Energy.
with 0 SCVs on minerals.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum.
Oh, this is missing a... There you go.
We are at maximum supply.
Alright, we gotta attack. Attack.
Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted.
Commencing.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Oh. That was a tough one. Pretty sure we just can kill him though. I have a lot of BC, like a lot of BC.
Mineral field depleted.
Like so many BC, dude.
field depleted.
Leaving life after love.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Not enough energy.
Go ahead.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to blunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, there's SCVs here. What? How did I not notice these?
Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough energy.
Now we have the proper economy.
Not enough.
Ready to blunder. Yes, go.
Unacceptable command. Mineral field depleted.
All right.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
I still gotta wait till he attacks. Or I can do this again. I have bases here.
Mineral field depleted.
Go.
Mineral field depleted.
What is it?
Incoming orders.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Whew. Yeah, BCs are pretty good, I guess. You gotta also build BCs, I think is the way. GG. I was gonna do replay analysis, okay. Do some replay analysis next. Replay analysis, then I gotta go eat something real quick because I'm getting hungry, and I didn't eat before I started because I'm a terrible streamer. Bum 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 bum. Question. TVZ, why not TP the first B? Wait, oh, the battlecruiser, and then fly it back. It's a good question. So the answer is very simple. And not a lot of people follow this rule, even though they should. But you should teleport the first battlecruiser if it gets scouted. If it doesn't get scouted, you should wait, because the Zerg isn't going to prepare for it unless they scout it. You will get a free win like 30% of the time because Zerg players don't scout. And if you wait for the second battlecruiser, you can time Yamato cannon so that Yamato cannon finishes when the second battlecruiser is like halfway across the map. So you could hit him without his knowledge with 2 BCs with 2 Yamatos, as opposed to 1 BC with no Yamato. And one of those scenarios will win you the game. One of those scenarios will get you a lot of free damage, but I prefer winning the game. Like, the longer it goes unscouted, the worse for the Zerg is really what I mean. But you should TP it if it gets scouted. You should. I usually do if it gets scouted, but sometimes I wait anyways because I'm bad. All right. All right, we're doing some replay analysis. If you guys don't know, you can get your replay analyzed by me for a tier 2 sub on YouTube or Twitch. You could also win it on the wheel spin if you sub, but that's like kind of gambling, I guess. Haha, XD. Comments for this game. So we're looking at the Terran here. It's a TVZ. It's a 3.74 versus 4K, I guess. Went bio, not my forte. Took too long to take my third. I think the Zerg was slow taking their fourth, so I was slow taking my third. And then I fell apart to Lings. All right, cool. Let's have a look-see here. I do like a good TVZ replay. It's one of the better matchups to analyze. The other TVT is like, if you analyze a TVT, it's like, yeah, you're out of position here, so you lost. And you analyze the TVP, and it's like, you lost to this disruptor shot. But TVZ is a little bit more fun to analyze. Alright, so good scout timing. We did see pool first. So we build our command center on the high ground, which is good. This is correct. This is what you should do. This puts us in a great spot. Actually, you don't need the bunker here. This is a mistake. Like we were right as I said it, you built the bunker, but we're in a great spot without the bunker. You could just reactor right here. Because what the Reaper is going to do, the Reaper is going to tell... Oh, wait. I'm stupid. You already saw the Roach Warren. Where's, Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, ignore everything I just said. This is a good play. Actually, this is higher level play than what somebody else would do. Somebody else would build the bunker here, but building the bunker like in between the depots is actually better because you get more range against the Roach. So I have nothing bad to say about this. Cut it a little close, but could have waited like 5 extra seconds, I guess. That's it. Oh, Pony is subscribing for tier 2. Welcome. You so if you want access to the replay stuff, by the way, and you guys tier 2 sub, all you got to do is join the Discord and sync your Twitch or YouTube account to Discord, and it should automatically give you the perms to the replay analysis channel. If it doesn't, just let me know on Discord and I'll give you the perms automatically, but it should work if you connect your account. Thank you to Pony. The rules are, if you guys don't know, I'll go over the rules real quick as well. Also, another sub from Cazador Terran. Oh my god. That's actually a wheel spin. Let's give him a wheel spin real quick. Click. So I'll explain the rules of the replay stuff after we do this. Oh! Cheese game. Okay, so after the replay analysis, we'll do cheese game. So for the replay analysis stuff, if you guys do the tier 2, you can upload 1 replay per day. The rule is you got to wait until I finish analyzing your game, and then you can upload another game. If you do that every single day, or at least 20 days out of 30, I estimate that you would get value from the sub that way. Because that's basically 1 coaching session at that point. The reason I like this format better than coaching is because this relies on the student to actually upload the replay and put the effort in every day. And I like that because it actually forces you guys to put the effort in. It's a lot less, like, I really want to like see that you guys have the commitment to learning and the commitment to getting better, because like when you do a one-on-one coaching session, like it's really hard to get that commitment or like get that feel from your student. Like I really want to like force you guys to like come back every day, take notes, ask questions about what you're doing. Like, I don't think one-on-one coaching is necessarily worse. I just think it's a different form of coaching, and I think this is equally as valid. So I appreciate the tier 2 sub. Just uploaded one. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that as well. I'll do your replay today. We'll do 3 today, and then I'll go eat food, and then we'll do the cheese game for Cazador Terran. So, by the way, for Cazador Terran, for the cheese game, if you don't know how this works, if I got a cheese, obviously, if I win, you get nothing. If I lose, you get VIP for 1 month. So, if you tune out, I will still give you VIP, don't worry. But we're going to get to that. We have a little bit of a queue here. So, let's jump back into this game here. Thanks, guys. I don't usually get that many subs in a row, so obviously it's not normal that there's this much of a queue, but I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right, so roaches are going to show up and do nothing. You're getting a cyclone, which is absolutely the correct decision. Because, like, our only goal here is to take our natural as quickly as possible. Like, the Zerg is never going to commit behind this. Like, once you scout the Roach Warren, the Zerg is at most going to build, like, 4 Roaches and a Ravager and then try to do a little bit of damage, and then they're just going to hit the drone button behind it. Like, this is a very common scenario. So Cyclone's the best play because Cyclone can get you secured. Like, it can get you control of your natural the fastest. So here... You know what, I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole and say that next time you're in this situation, just save 50 energy on your command center. Because, like, instead of pulling 10 SCVs, you could just drop a hat. It's completely imbalanced that we're allowed to do that, but it's so worth. Like, actually, like, people at my level, Zergs at my level, don't even do this all in anymore because the supply depot just gets too much health now from the supply drop. Like, it completely kills the all-in. Like, this is actually not even a good all-in anymore. Actually, you overpulled anyways, but you only needed the 3 for the depot. Alright, is what it is. I'm not expecting a perfect defense. Like, I think it's good enough. You can just float that now. Like, you're definitely, like, if this is, it's kind of hard to say though. Like, this is my game, I'm behind, but in this game, I wouldn't say you're behind yet. You should be floating this already though. I don't think you're as comfortable as I am in this scenario, because I know in this scenario the Zerg is, like, droning and taking their 3rd base, and you're a little worried still, I can tell. But, like, you could tell just by the attack, like, there was only, like, the 4 Roaches and the Ravager. Like, if there was a commitment behind that, you'd see Zerglings flooding in, like, during the attack. And, like, if Zerglings did flood in now, you don't even need the bunker. You just pull the SCVs, you got your Cyclone, you got 4 Marines. Like, you're looking pretty good to defend, like, a Ling counter run by here. But I'd say we're in trouble now at the very least, because, yeah, the Zerg is taking their 3rd immediately. All they did was drone behind it. Still not taking our natural. There we go. Yeah, this is, we're behind. We're behind. All right, we take our 3rd. Good. Oh, what was this? Was it a Banshee? Oh, a Reaper. Yeah, Reaper comes in. Good Reaper scout. You see the drone count. Like, I mean, you know the drone count. You know what's going on now. Yeah, I just say be a lot more confident when you defend that build in the future. Just, like, wall this off fast, like with the CC, and you could have had this set up, like, built up, like, a minute earlier, which would have put you, like, twice as good of a position, right? All right, but we got the Banshee, we got the Bio follow-up. We got 1 eBay, 2 eBay, there you go. Yeah, it's just a tricky spot. Like, this is why I don't even tell people to do Banshee builds at lower level. Like, and when I say lower level, I mean anything other than, like, top 50 GM, because Banshee builds in general just have, like, very low reward. to risk ratio. Like, even Clem in control of these Banshees, at most, will kill like 5 or 6 drones. Like, that's the most you're going to get. The only value you get for Banshee openers is the fact that you don't die to Roach All-ins. That's really the only tangible value you get at this level. Like, I'd way rather prefer to see like a just straight up bio opener with like an early tank instead of a Banshee to defend the Roaches. You know what I mean? Like, you don't necessarily need the Banshee to defend the Roaches. You can defend a Roach All-in with a bunker and a siege tank usually. Like, a walled off bunker and a siege tank can hold like 90% of Roach timings. So that's just another option I think you could keep in mind. Like, when in this position, like you could just only build one Banshee. Like, that's what I do a lot. I just build the one Banshee without cloak, and then I immediately transition into bio. Just like in a situation where you're behind like this, because you really want to be like you want to be on the map with your units as early as you can now. Like, it's very important that your timings are as early as you can hit from this point, because you're behind. Like, you need to be on the map. You need to be trading. The longer you wait, the more the Zerg will get ahead, because Zerg is now 3 base economy. Like, we got the gases, and we got the second Roach Warren, we got the layers done. I love the second Roach Warren. Yeah, there's the supply drop. But I'm gonna take this game for what it is now, because there's a lot left. I'm not gonna play the what if game, the whole replay analysis. Like, if I'm taking control of this game from this state, I am lifting my third and macroing up. Probably loading up 2 medevacs, loading with Marines, and then starting to push the creep spread would be a good first step here. You're very like, yeah, I guess you said, what did you say again? You saw the Zerg was taking their 4th late. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't pay attention to the 4th base timing too much for you, because Zergs at this level just don't really know the 4th base timing too well. And it's kind of just hard to predict or like add into your scouting like list of things to check for. Because yeah, you're very scared here, but you shouldn't be. Like, the Banshees alone protect you from everything except Hydra and Muta. So you're definitely good to take your third. And you even got the siege tanks, like you got stim. Like, even if the Zerg continues to Roach Ling all in you, you're good to take your third from here. Absolutely. Wait until the millisecond you float your third and then try to... Yeah, if you're worried about that, like, float your third first, wait till the third lands, then build like a depot here, and then put the Banshees like here, or like put one Banshee here, one Banshee here, and then put a Marine here. Like, you gotta, if you are worried about that stuff, you gotta add the extra layer of defense, and that is the vision. Because the vision is the only thing you lose to against what you're worried about. And what I mean by that is, like, if the Lings come in and surround everything for free, you lose the game. That's it. And the only way you don't let that happen is like a unit here, a unit here, and a unit here. It's a lot to do in the moment. It's annoying. Nobody likes to send a unit here. I don't even like to send a unit here, like, but I have to do it or else I lose, right? Like, it's one of the things I complain about, because like every once in a while I forget to put a Marine here, and then it's like, whoops. The fucking Roach All-in sneaked in through the corridor, and then I lost the video game. It happens to me like 1 in every like 50 TVZ. Alright, so we're doing the Marine drop. We see the Ravager. Against this army comp, we do just want to like double down on siege tank production, which we're doing. The unit comp is good here. The only problem is you're just afraid to take your bases. Like, that's the biggest... Like, it was the issue on one base. The problem was not taking your natural quickly enough, and now the issue is not taking your third quickly enough. On Zelnaga Towers, on this map, if you're Terran, I would... Usually, if I have time, I would load up one Marine and then just drop it there. Yeah. Most Zerg will counterplay and just kill the Marine, though. Most Protoss will just blink a Stalker there. So Terran don't really get the Watchtower very much on this map. Alright, so what you're doing now is good. With the units. But you're doing more damage to yourself not taking your third than you are to him, unfortunately. But luckily for you, this is a very easy thing to fix. Like, it's not one of those problematic games where I'm like, I don't know what you should be doing. Like, eventually, these two Banshees will win this fight. Like, whether this happens right here or right here where the third is, like, it doesn't matter. The same result. The army is going to run in, kill some stuff, and then run away eventually. Like, you would lose a few SCVs at the third if he YOLO'd this whole army over here, but you would take a good trade and you'd be ahead if that happened. But now we're probably in an unwinnable situation. If I'm taking control of this game, I'm like moving my whole army and then leaving if I don't win. Alright, here we go. Well, we are moving the whole army, but I mean now the Zerg's 200. Now we see this is the part, this is like the actual moment in the game where I would start turtling and never attack a Zerg player, because once the Zerg is 200 and the bank starts to form, then you can no longer just move the Zerg with all your units, because even if you win the fight and you like are left over with like 3 siege tanks and a group of Marines, like all that's gonna happen is he's gonna remax and then kill you. Like, it was just too late in the game. Like, it's not the fault of the attack. Like, nothing that happens here is really relevant. I'm sure you did the best you could, but we just don't have the economy anymore to back it up. Let's see what you can do, though. You could knock the tower down here, right? And, like, make it a smaller choke point. Man, what is this Zerg doing? Like, you could win. Ah, that's how. But you're still fine. How do you... What happens for the next 7 minutes? What the fuck? Oh, he built Viper? Oh, Ultra is coming out. Okay, that's going to clean it up most likely. Unfortunately, like, one Ultra is like better than like every one of these Marines. But that's why I want you guys to not be on the map with Banshees early, and I want you guys to be on the map with these units early. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck the Banshees. Put these units on the map earlier in the game, and you're doing more damage on average. Because, like, the Banshees are going to, like I said, what are they going to get you? Like, they're going to protect you against the roaches. Sure. But you could always just play the style of, like, building a bunker every game. Like, I don't know. At this level, like, you're allowed to build a bunker every game in your natural. Like, there's nothing wrong with building a bunker here every single TVZ until you get Grandmaster. Like, you could do that. And you would get, like, a bonus, like, 10% fucking win rate against Zergs. 100%. Yeah, I don't need to. I'm not even going to watch. Let it happen. It's honestly surprising. I mean, this is a funny game, I'll admit. Like, you got him down to like 3 base now somehow because the Banshees killed this one. You're building the right units. You got Liberators, you got Marauders, you got good upgrades. You missed the armor one, but Shit happens. Like, from here, what would I do? I mean, if I'm scanning this army, like, I'm definitely not attacking into it. Like, we definitely have a little bit of a difference in confidence here. I mean, the Zerg is 169 supply, though. Like, I don't even understand how... Is he just larva injects? Does he not have larva? He's got 8 larvae there. He's got 5 larvae here. He's got 5 larvae here. He's got 2 larvae here. Fucking 2 here. Fucking 3 here. Like, at what point is he gonna, like, spend the money and build units? Also, oh no. I'm sorry I can't give you more insight into these engagements. I literally don't understand what's happening in some lower level fights sometimes. Because in my game, I'm dying here every time just because, like, a single fungal would kill me. But, like, the Zerg player's approach to this engagement was just so fundamentally different from, like, a 5k Zerg's approach. Like, I can tell the bits and pieces are here. Like, he knows what he's doing in theory, but like this, for example, like, what the fuck? Like, maybe if he timed it better and there was a fungal and then the blinding clouds did go off, but, like, this is so crazy, man. Like, they're all clumped too. Like, the tanks just one-shot them. Even if he had waited, even if he had, like... Even if he had gone in with these guys and then gone in with these guys, like, 30 seconds later, like... Because these guys fundamentally do nothing. Like, now the fight starts. Like, now this army's running in. Like... Does he have all the armor? He's missing some armor upgrades, isn't he? He's missing the 1 armor upgrade, so it's not a big deal. You have a good unit comp. Like, you should be proud of that, of your unit comp crafting here. I think you did well throughout the whole game. Oh, so a Zergling run by gets you here. I mean, the reason for this is simple, though. You just aren't rallying units home. I understand why this is difficult. Nobody likes to rally units home in this situation. Everybody likes to rally push, but this is one of those slap in the face moments. Because literally 8 Marines and a medevac and you're good here, right? Feels like you need those units across the map, but... Where's a good rally point? Well, that's why a lot of Terran players like to build a depot here and then rally to the depot right here. Like, the wall off here is great. But yeah, somewhere central. Somewhere in between the 3 bases. Like, anywhere in this green square would do, really. It's always a tough thing to deal with is you kill a hatchery, mentally it's like, yes, we won, but the Zerg just took another one. Yeah, okay, now we're dead. Now I definitely couldn't win this game. Very close, though, like, admittedly. Like, I miscalled, like, 3 parts of this game. Trying to think what else would help you, really. Like, you have a good sensor tower. I'm happy with the sensor tower. Like, you could build another sensor tower here if you want. Like, if the Zerg sends lings and snipes it, let him just rebuild it. Sensor towers are kind of becoming OP, like just to build a lot of them now, because building one isn't good enough anymore, and everybody's kind of realizing like sensor towers are cheap. Who cares if you build 4 or 5? Like 1 or 2 extra doesn't really matter much. I like to disable this mini map thing now. Gives you a better picture of your setup, to be honest, and also it lets you see the sensor tower circle more clearly, because it's hard to see when you add the terrain. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it ends how I'd expect it, but I think there's a lot there that you have now to work on. The biggest thing was just your confidence. Like I said, put more confidence in the Banshees and try not to go Banshee. Like legitimately try not to go Banshee every once in a while and just see how it works. And when you don't go Banshee, just make sure you build a bunker and a siege tank. Like either you need you either need 1 Banshee or you need a bunker and a siege tank. Those are the 2 things. Those are the 2 minimums that you need in your build orders. I've been disabling it for years and been called a hipster. Yeah, I didn't see the reason to do it until the sensor tower got smaller, because you can't see it now. It's too small. Like, have more confidence in your... Well, you know what I mean. Like, in the scenario where you go Banshee, like, understand that you have a Banshee. Like, 1 Banshee can kill 2,000 Roach, given enough time. Like, and the Zerg knows that. Like, the Zerg will turn around. Like, if you have to repair the wall, drop depots on it. But the Banshee will eventually kill everything there. And if they get through, they get through. Like, you're supposed to have Hellions, or you're supposed to have something else behind the wall. At that point, you're supposed to pull SCVs and just kind of make sure the Banshee is target firing the Roach/Ravager. The only thing you can really fuck up is if the Banshee, like, automatically shoots the Ling. You're joking? I know. I'm just going off now. I'm dropping knowledge. All right, I'm actually too hungry. I'm gonna go eat real quick, then I'll do the rest of the replays. I'll give you guys a replay while I'm gone, though, of one of my games, if I can find a good one. I won't be gone long. Just give me like 10 minutes. Let me find a non-Chaos Fate game. All right, let's try this one. Yeah, give me 10 minutes. We'll do the replays, then we'll do the cheese game. We still have this to do. Played Chaos on his alt. I love how employed he is. Like, he's just so employed, dude. Like, imagine how employed he is to have all the time in the world to just snipe me for like 6 hours a night. And then go off and play more games afterwards. Unreal.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Additional supply depots required.
Systems go.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Who wants some? SCV ready. This better be good.
Command center upgrade complete.
Fueled up, ready to go. Go, go, go. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Raven online.
SCV ready. Gangway, coming. SCV ready.
Research complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Ready to roll out. SCV ready. We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Research complete.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. SCV want some. SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready.
Mineral field
Armed and
completed.
ready. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Mineral field
You want a
completed.
piece of me, boy? SCV ready. SCV can't hold him alone. Ready to roll out.
All right. Yeah, we got 2 replays to analyze and then a ladder challenge game, and then we're gonna go back to ladder. So let's get started here. Put some music on. Don't comes easy. All right. I've already said all this before, but I'm doing this for YouTube as well, so I'm going to repeat what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Just give me a sec here. All right, so we're doing replay analysis for tier 2 or sorry, I'm going to start that again. Whew. Welcome back. We're doing replay analysis for our tier 2 Twitch and YouTube subs. We got a game. We got, what is this, TVZ. It's going to be against, or sorry, the comments here are this guy was random, which is why I went double gas, then canceled it. He went Hydra, Swarm Host with Corruptor. I made tanks at first because I saw Hydra. Then I tried to switch into Mass Hellion, but never hit critical mass. Not sure what to do against this. Okay, so it's another 3.7 to 4K MMR game. See what happens. Another Zerg game. I do like the Zerg games, but this was random at first, he said. So we're going to see double gas. Canceled. This is correct. You should just scout right away. And then you should probably build double gas in case it's Terran. You're supposed to run into the Overlord, I guess. Just barely didn't. Usually you run into the Overlord. Oh, look how close that was. Alright, so there you go. Sucks playing against a random player, but what can you do? Rules of the land. Alright, so we scouted pool first, build again. Build our command center on the high ground. And the Reaper is going to go scout. Good. Yeah, no roach this time, so no bunker. Good job. This is exactly what you should do. Oh, this guy's hiding his roach warren this time. Oh, you go in for another one, but you don't quite see it. You see the layer. So it's a tricky one. What were the other signs here? Let me look. Let's look at the exact Reaper movement here, because this is an important game where the Reaper is supposed to be perfect in order to tell what's going on. I mean, the first thing was that he went pool first. Obviously, he's going to have link speed earlier, which really hurts us because it hurts the scout timing of the Reaper. So it was good that you went to sack this immediately when you saw the link speed. The biggest thing here is there's no third yet. That's a sign of something. You don't know what that's a sign of yet. It could be a lot of things. Seeing the layer just start is a little bit of information, but it's not enough information. So in this position, I would just go Banshee every single time because I can't tell. If I can't tell, it's Banshee. That's the only really correct way to open, I think. Because Banshee, I mean, you could go tank, like I said, but Banshee or tank are the only two units that you could get that would hold off the timing that this guy is going for, while being able to take your natural expansion. Like, you could hold anything up here, but to hold anything down here, you need a siege tank or a Banshee. Preferably a Banshee against the early Roach All-In. Preferably a tank against the later one, but against the early one, you'd want the Banshee, I think. Because the problem is with the early Roach All-In timing, like this timing that I think he's about to do, the problem is you can't wall the natural before it hits. And the only way that the siege tank is a good play is if you can wall the natural before it hits. Otherwise, the Banshee is better. Hopefully that narrows down what I'm talking about with the Banshee stuff more, because... yeah. It's not easy to understand that, I think. Okay, so here's a mistake right here. The second that the second two Hellions come out, the first two Hellions should be like on their way over here. Like the Hellions should be here right now. Like somewhere in this square the Hellions should be. God, what is this Zerg doing? Nidus? This is the cringiest build I've ever seen, man. Also, my battle cruiser opening would win this game 100% of the time. Oh, shit. You're doing it. Wait, why don't you win? Okay, you even did a Hellion run by. I mean, this is premium setup. Like, from this spot, I have no idea how this went on. So I should be able to help you. This is good news. Yeah, like, I don't know how he gets his army across the map before the BC finishes. Unless he just goes for a Corruptor timing. I think you said he went Corruptor, right? What, I think you said Hydra Swarm Host with Corruptor. So yeah, this is exactly how that should go. You definitely pre-pulled the workers too much, but that's fine. Like, it's actually okay if he kills 10 workers here. Just leave them in the natural from now on. It's only really necessary to pull the workers if there's like a huge Ling Flood. That's the only reason you want to pull the workers, I think. Otherwise, you'd rather have the workers just A-move the Roach here. Like, I'd rather see these guys A-moving. Because the money that you lose from going from here to here and then back to here is too much. Like, you're producing 3 SCVs at a time anyways, you're going to be oversaturated, so I'd rather see that saturated as often as possible. If you know what I mean. What's up, Accused Mangoes, by the way? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, the thing is, when they do the Spire thing, you need turrets. Hey, Caversham.
Is there money in leveling a StarCraft to account for Elon?
I fucking wish. Can you DM me about that? I've received some crazy offers about leveling accounts. You'd be surprised. But none from Elon Musk yet. If only. Also, we're going to give you a wheel spin for that resub. Thank you for the resub, Caversham. Oh. Apparently making it full screen resets it. Oh, not turtle again. Oh, okay, race pick. Okay. Whew. All right, pick a race, but after the cheese game, so you got to wait a little while until we play it, but pick a race. If I win the game with that race, I win. If I lose, you get VIP for a month. So pick any of the 3. If you pick Terran, you can pick Bio or Mech. It's up to you. I think Bio Terran and Bio Mech are 2 different races in my mind. so the BCs are just really going to show up, deny mining time, and then TP home. Oh yeah, what I was saying, the turrets. So you are building turrets, but like the thing is, like this is actually like same situation. This third base should already be landed, and the turrets should be like here, here, and here. Against Corruptor, like you do need like one turret at least in the main, in the natural. Like this is good. This is good. That's good too, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. It's just the problem is the third again. It's not like, how are you like, the only way you hold Corruptor is turrets, and the only way you hold the third is with the turrets already built. So like he does that and then he just counters, right? No? Where's his army? This is his whole army. Okay, well, it's gonna scare you when you start to play higher level Zergs in the future, but like this is the timing where like they would be all-inning the third usually with like this many Corruptor plus like 40 Roach and like 10 Hydra and like or instead of Hydra like Ravager and then like a bunch of Ling. The Zerg player, like honestly the Zerg player took a really late third and then they took damage to the Hellion run by, so it makes sense that they have no units right now in the context of this game. I'm just trying to say, like, it is really a big deal that we're not floating this third early enough. Like, especially with the battlecruiser build. Battlecruisers are just banshees that got upgraded. Like, they're very fucking good. The same thing. And they will hold off any amount of roach given infinite amount of time. So you gotta, like, use that to your advantage. Like, the roaches, like, are never gonna attack into you. And if they do, they're going to trade poorly. That's the biggest lesson, I think. It feels wrong, like, when you let the roaches come in and they kill, like, 5 workers. It just feels wrong. I understand that, but, like, something you need to understand is, like, that your Terran economy is just better than a Zerg's 2-base all-inning economy. Like, significantly better. Especially the fact that we took, like, this third... Like, we took our third base on time this game. This is a good third base timing. This is actually the safer third base timing and isn't the most greedy because you go fusion core first. But this is a good timing still, so I'm really curious, like, even given the fact that your third was late again, like, this is still a good game for you. Okay. Like to see some, well, I'd like to see like either battle mech from this point or just pure Thor. I don't see the point in siege tanks anymore, like outside of the first 4. Or at least a couple Thor minimum. Like versus this specific unit comp, you need at least a couple Thor just for zoning, but obviously the siege tank are the best option against the Hydra, but also battle mech is a completely valid option if you pair it with like the 3 or 4 initial siege tanks, because this is what I do, right? I always get 4 tanks and then I go battle mech after, because if you ever get attacked, you always have somewhere to like fall back to, and the battle mech should always be like positioned in front. Like arguably the battle mech should always be like in the middle of the map somewhere, so like you're always running back to those siege tanks as like your like very last resort. And honestly, by the time you get back to the siege tanks, like most of the Zerg army should be dead just from like stutter stepping with the lock on. Like that's the whole value of battle mech. Like you lock on and then you run away. You lose no units during the whole process. But the thing is, you only kill like 3-4 Hydras. So you have to like lock on, run away. Lock on, kill 3-4 Hydra, run away. Lock on, kill 3-4 Hydra, run away. Lock on, and then hopefully by the very last lock on, then the siege tanks are like gonna be the ones that help clean up the rest. That's like the idea. If you're gonna play battle mech, you got to be like forward with it. But in this case, you're going like a regular mech, so I would have rather seen like a couple Thor for zoning and then just siege tank. I'm assuming you'll probably add Thor soon anyways, so it probably doesn't matter. Oh, and this guy goes Swarm Host, because that's the correct way to play Zerg. I mean, Swarm Hosts are pretty easy. You just gotta have a lot of Hellions with Blue Flame and Servos. That's really all. You have the Battle Cruiser, so he's never gonna use Nidus Swarm here to kill you, which is good. So if I'm in this position, what I'm looking to do is I'm waiting for like a bad Swarm Host wave, and then I'm just unsieging everything and just chasing this army down. I actually do think Battle Mech does play better here. I would recommend it against this army comp. Against Hydra-based comps. Well, if you play it if you do play it how I described it, it's very good. But you could, if you're scared of that, like realistically, like what you could do is just build like maybe 10 siege tanks. Like you've got 11 siege tanks here. Just build like 10 of them and then go battle mech after. Like don't have like a massive battle mech force. Just have like a small, like 20 to 40 supply like attack force. Because just having that is so valuable. Because for starters, if he goes in here and he does a bad Swarm Host wave, like if he loses all of these Swarm Hosts for free and you unsieged your whole army to chase him down, you have no units in your army capable of chasing him down. Other than the Hellions, which don't do any damage. You need the Cyclones to chase. That's the first valuable thing. The second valuable thing is that the Battle Mech force will let you just run around and kill a base for free and trade very efficiently. Don't forget, Battle Mech units are the fastest units Terran has right now. Like a Cyclone is like actually as fast as a stimmed Marine, and a Hellion is a Hellion. So you pair that together and you're actually the most mobile player on the map, because Zerg cannot chase you. Zerglings cannot chase Battle Mech ever. They die, right? So I think just having a small battle mech force, if you're going to go mech, is always going to be good. And I think if you start doing that, you're going to eventually realize how good battle mech is, and you're just going to stop building the tanks altogether. I just think you need the tanks right now as like training wheels, if that makes sense. Like give yourself time to like understand how battle mech is actually like valuable and how to use it properly, because I would personally rather have just these 4 tanks and then like all of these units as battle mech units, because you would win this fight easily if you microed against it properly. All you have to do is wait until these die and then you just A-move. That's it. Like if you have a full 200 battle mech army here with the 4 tanks, then you would just A-move this army. But this guy has like the perfect army to just like kind of fuck with you now, because he's just gonna kill the Hellions and just run away. Like it's very easy to just run away. And also he could even just, as he's running, he can throw these down. So you're kind of like locked in now. Like realistically, the only way you can come out of this is either A, going battle mech, or B, going ghost. Like not even Liberator would help that much here. Really just ghost and battle mech are your 2 solutions. You could go like Liberator Viking, but that's so expensive. It takes so much time to get up to that. You got to build like, you got to get your upgrade, you got to get 2 more starports. I mean, it's basically the same as going ghost, but at least ghost has like value against everything, where like Liberator Viking would just not be as helpful. Yeah, it's Hellion Cyclone plus 1 Raven for just sniping the tumors. Also using Seeker Missile on the Army Clump. You always want to have 1 Raven, so you always have 1 Seeker. Because whenever you do take the fight, you do want to Seeker everything. That's the other half of it. Yeah, I can tell you, like, you just don't know how to do this. Like, you don't know what this next step is. And the next step is either take your whole army and just put it right here and tell him you cannot sit here anymore. You either have to base trade me or lose the game. That was your first option. Your second option was transition to Ghost or Battle Mech. If you run into here, you will just die. His army does beat your army in this situation. The Corruptor shit on the Battlecruiser, the Hydra shit on the Hellion, and the Locust shit on the tank. And he's never going to take a fight into your siege tanks because nobody would ever take a fight into your siege tanks. So that's just where we're at, right? I have no idea how the fuck the Zerg managed this. I truly don't know how you fuck up this hard. He just lets them all die too, like runs away with the Hydra. Siege. No. I mean, I think the siege was the play here. Like Hellbat right here, and then siege right here, and you probably had won the game here. I don't want to like be critical like of shit like that though. Like this is everybody's game. This is everybody who's lost a game in the history of planet Earth. Like I could look at the very last moment and be like, yeah, you could have put the tanks here and then put the Hellions in Hellbat mode and probably have won the game. But I think it's more important to focus on all the other shit that happened. This is only 1% of the game right here. Yeah, you could just tell you just didn't know exactly what to do when you were stuck right around here. It's a tough spot to be in, but you just didn't have the tools. And if you're ever in a spot, guys, where you don't have the tools, the best option is usually just like base trade. Just take your whole army and just put it somewhere else. If you're ever locked in, like if you're in a TVT and you're locked in like this, like let's say the Terran player is, let's say these are siege tanks and these are siege tank lines, the best solution is always to just unsiege and then go over here and then try to just base trade. Or go down here through the middle or something. It's always the best option. Like, the longer you let him sit here, the more he's going to kill you. Every single time. Let's say we rewind to when I see the Hydra but haven't seen the Swarm host yet. Do you still go Battle Mech? Let's see when we first see the Hydra. Oh, we see them very late. So right here. Oh yeah, like if I'm taking control right now, I am canceling this siege tank. I'm canceling this siege tank. I'm canceling this siege tank. I'm canceling this siege tank, and I'm queuing up 4 cyclones. Because you have enough. That's enough. That's all you need. Like battle mech units are disgusting. Each cyclone. Every single unit it locks on it's gonna kill. Like, and this is not a lot of units to begin with. He'll obviously add a lot more in the next 20 to 30 seconds, but yeah, I'm building Cyclone from here. Like after the 2 battle cruisers are done, I'm queuing up a Raven I'm queuing up 4 cyclones. I don't usually have this. The 6th factory is a mistake, by the way. This is the 3 base setup right here. The extra one is unnecessary. Because you'd rather have like a 4th building already. Actually, I'd rather have a 4th done already. And then your upgrades were misses a little bit. Also, I'm saying give yourself training wheels. Like, keep building tanks, but go battle mech later. Like, just have like a 20 to like 30 supply battle mech group. And just play around with it and just see what you can get done. Because the more you'll play with it, I guarantee you're going to be like, wait a minute. It's kind of gross. But just remember, scanning is like the only way to attack with battle mech. Like, the only way you attack is you lock on, you run away, you scan. That's it. Don't ever attack into shit with your battle mech units. You're either running away and stutter stepping, or you're locking on and you're running away. Those are the only 2 things that you do. And preferably you want to be running like around the map constantly, like on the opposite side of where the units are. Because you want to lock onto a base and kill it and then run away. Like, that's your kind of your goal, is to snipe bases. And then the better you get, the more you can add to it, because you can have like a battle mech force here, 2 battle cruisers here, like your tanks pushing the middle here. Like, you can just add infinite complexity to it. All right, we got one more game, and then we're going back to ladder. Is this the game I lost? I think this is the game I lost. This guy's a Chad. That's so funny. Wait, does he actually want me to analyze this, or is he just memeing me? I don't remember losing it, but I must have been sad. I won this game? Wait, really? When was it? Are you sure? Wait, is this today's game? Fuck. Oh, no. Alright, I got you. I thought this was the game from last week. Actually, there were 2 games last week. Well, okay, but just so you know, we were doing a challenge game this game, but I can absolutely help you. Like, there's a shit ton of stuff I can say, because I was taking the game seriously. I was just like, the challenge I was doing was not attacking. Like, that was the challenge. Like, my goal here was to just play the perfect turtle game. So this is actually a really good game to learn from. I just thought it was funny. I look so cozy today. I'm not. It's cold, bro. It is cold, Dave. All right, I'll actually, yeah, I'll help you out here. This is actually a very good game to analyze from your side, because on my side, I'm just sitting there and playing the perfect macro game. So I'm gonna analyze for you how to kill me, which is gonna be. I've never done this before. This is gonna be interesting, but I think I have a lot of good stuff to say. So let's do it. Because if there's anybody that's an expert on how to kill Jugger J, it's Jugger J. I try to give you guys advice daily on how to beat me, but like most people don't listen. So now's your time to listen. You tickle him. Fucking smile. Oh, I said this. If you could also watch the VOD of the game, but I said this during the game. Like, you were, you caught me doing a slightly, like, more, I guess I should say, economic opener. Because you went, you went Reaper Hellion with the no add-ons. This is such an old school but good build. I might do this myself, actually. Like, I used to do this build all the time because you hit like 10 seconds earlier if you do this. And the reason why it's good is if you hit 10 seconds earlier is because I actually legit think you could have won this fight here. Like, there is a way you win this fight. So imagine you actually had vision. Like, imagine there was no ramp here. First of all, I wouldn't do this build on a map with a ramp, just because that's the only reason why it doesn't work. Like, if there's no ramp here, you actually kill all 3 of my units here. And you might win the game because I'm greedy. I went, I swapped off the starport early and I went Marine. Or sorry, I went Viking early instead of Marine. So if there was no ramp here, you might have won the game in this moment. So if you're going to do this build, Pony, do it on maps with no ramps. And the way you would take this fight, I don't know how experienced you are with Reaper Hellion. I'm just going to kind of be a little condescending if you already know this, but put the Hellions in front always. The Hellions should always be the 2 units in front, like every single time. Because those are the 2 units that deal the least amount of damage, but have the most amount of health. So you want those units to tank. The Reaper need to be shooting and not taking damage. And the targeting priority here is you target Reaper 1, Reaper 2, and then Cyclone. And then the third thing is the first unit that gets locked on needs to be pulled away immediately. If that unit gets killed with the lock on, there's like a 90% chance you don't win the fight. So 3 things need to go well here and you would win the fight, but it sounds more complicated than it is. It's kind of an easy fight to take. Like, I take the fight often. I used to take the fight all the time. And I used to be really good at winning with it, because if you do those 3 things, then you win the fight like 90% of the time. But if any of those 3 things don't happen, you do just lose. So like for starters here, like this Reaper is going to take damage. This Hellion is not going to get pulled back. And like, look what happened in just the 2 seconds that we fought. Like my Reaper would have died in 1 more hit. And this Hellion could have been pulled back already. Like, this is so winnable, it's not even funny. Because you also have grenades. I would wait to grenade. I guess there's a 4th thing. The 4th thing is, like, wait to grenade until after I used my grenades or until after the Reapers are dead. Because throwing, like, 4 grenades onto the field, because I'm going to grenade you too. Like, the first thing I'm going to do as the defender is try to grenade you. So the first thing you need to do is to dodge the grenades and then drop your own grenades. All of this is very complicated, but I'm just saying, like, it's possible. And if you wanted to try to do it in the future, you could. The only way you're going to get good at it is doing it 100 times in a row and losing with it 100 times in a row. So that's my advice for that little moment right there. Because the opener you're doing here is a good opener. There are other build orders that you win against. It isn't just 2 Reaper and 1 Cyclone builds that you win against. There are plenty of other openers where, like, somebody builds like 2 Reaper, 2 Marine, and a Hellion, and you can kill that with good grenade micro, for example. But I just wouldn't recommend the build on a map with a ramp. That's the only major point that you should take away. Because you're not going to get anything done, really. You did the right thing, though, as a follow-up. You put your units right out here. I think that's the right thing to do. It was quite annoying for me when I moved out to have to, like, deal with the little group here. It was actually very annoying to deal with. What build do you recommend? So this map is different from every other map on the map pool. This map is actually the worst TVT map that we could play on because you could put a siege tank here and you can range this mineral patch, and you can put a siege tank here and you can range everything here. So there's 2 spots you could abuse. Also, this spot is also abusable. You could put a tank here, you could put a tank here, and like you've got like coverage of a lot of that. So I need to drink water. My voice is dying. So, continuing, your third base is good timing. I don't know why you build 2 cyclones. I think that's overkill. I'm actually going to say I know that's overkill. I'm not going to say I think. The second cyclone is overkill. It feels good, but the tanks are just better to have. 100%. Especially on a map like this, the more tanks you have, the safer you are. Because, like, look at my setup. Like, I got 2 here because I'm ready for this siege up. And I have 1 here because I'm ready for this siege up. And I've got my Vikings over here protecting it. That's why I think this is a great game, because I'm like, I'm good at defending. I know how to defend. Like, this is the most defended player you would ever run against. Like, is me. So, like, I'm giving you the best case scenario to practice against here. Because other players are not going to position 2 tanks here or a tank here. Like, other players are going to position a tank here and here. Or they're going to position their tanks here. So, these are things you should be abusing, right? Like, you should be, if you see your opponent doesn't siege here, you should siege right here. If they don't siege here, you should siege right here. Your timings look good, my friend. A little loose on the SCV production, but it's okay. What's the SCV counts look like? I got 2 on you. Wait, did I kill any? Oh, you killed some. Yeah, I got you a little bit on the worker production, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Armory timing's good. I'd like to see like okay, the sensor tower could probably be a little better positioned. I actually think I'm gonna start spamming sensor towers more in this matchup. Like, they're just too tiny. Look how tiny it is. Like, what do you even cover here? Like, you cover to this point. Like, look at your vision. Like, that's how much you get. Like, that's what we're paying for right now, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather see a sensor tower here, a sensor tower here, and a sensor tower here, which is what I do. And you'll see me do it shortly. Just more value. Don't forget you could salvage these now, like, you can just spam them. The more high-level Terrans I've been playing recently, like, they've just been spamming them, honestly, like... People realize they're cheap. Jehefe told you to build 2, but when Jehefe told you to build 2, was he telling you to load them in a medevac, though? Because I don't know anybody that would build 2 of these and not put them in a medevac. Because if you put 2 in a medevac, absolutely, I'm on board. But just pure defensively, I don't see it. I'm going to disagree, but I think Jehefe meant medevac aggression too, right? Or at least like one of them's on the map, one of them's at home. 6K friend told me. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's not going to make a difference in 80% of games, but I do, like, I don't know what the second Cyclone does. Like, I don't know why what the suggestion, like what the context of the suggestion was, because Like, it does do well against drop play, like Raven Harass. Like, it does a lot of, like, there are a lot of benefits to it and there are a lot of negatives to it. So, like, arguing one or the other might not be necessary. Like, you could probably get away with it. I don't know though, because like I do like your setup. Like, the biggest things we're missing here is just vision on the left, vision on the right. Like, I could drop you, but I mean, you saw I was going mech, didn't you? Yeah, you don't really have. You saw that early reactor. Yeah, I do like your setup. You're just a little loose on drop defense still, I think, because I could. There are scenarios here where I'm dropping you with Marines. I don't think we have the info yet. Yeah, like, Cyclones are the most goated early defense unit. That's true. Even I used to build 2 of these, but I feel like I don't even remember when I stopped building the second one. Because now I'm going back like 4 years in my memory, because we used to like not have, because the Cyclone got changed so many times. You know what's good about the Cyclone, and maybe that this is part of the reason why they suggested you build 2. Part of the reason the Cyclone is good is because it actually outranges a siege tank. And that's very goated for the early game. Like, if you put the 2 Cyclones with the 2 okay, so if let's go back like here. No, earlier than this. Because you go 1 then 2, right? I feel like one of these Cyclones is supposed to be here, and then one of them is supposed to be here. Because if you have 1 Cyclone in your army here, like, you are twice as annoying to deal with, in my opinion. Because the first thing I did when I poked out here is I poked out with my Cyclone 2 Reaper. And as we've been over, it's a very difficult fight to win for you, but it's winnable. But at this stage in the game, it's not winnable because I have tanks now, right? So, like, all I'd have to do is run back to the siege tanks. But, like, 1 Cyclone here, and there's no way I can, like, you're so much more annoying because I'm able to chase you away, is my point. If you put 1 Cyclone here, I cannot chase you away, right? Yeah, right here. Right here, I chased you. You would not have ran there. Which is a pretty good benefit because it's like really fucking annoying because now I have to scan forward. Like, I don't know what's over here. It scares me when you do when somebody does that because now I have no vision of anything, right? Like, I feel like the second Cyclone works really well if you pair it with like a timing attack, maybe. Like you like, I was like kind of, one thing I was surprised of is that there was not even like an attempt to attack me here, because I actually did show vulnerabilities. Like, I had a few vulnerabilities and multiple times. Like, there were multiple points where this area was unguarded. There were multiple times where this area was unguarded. Like, if you hit a nice timing at like 6 minutes, like when the 3rd Raven comes out, like let's say you had your army like right here, and you had the extra Cyclone right here. Like, the second I come down the ramp, I'm now distracted with this, and then you have full reign with your army to just come right here, siege up, and then prevent the 3rd. And I'm not saying do this every game. This is just like one valid TVT play, but it's a good play that gets me a lot. It gets most players because it's not easy to like maintain vision of the right, the left, and the middle at the same time. Like, it's not easy to do that. And if you're dicking me around with the units over here, like, there's no fucking way. It's really hard for me to outposition that. Just don't know when to push. Yeah, so my advice then is try to push. If you don't think it'll work, go home, defend. If you think it'll work, go for it. That's kind of what I do. Like, If it wasn't for the fact that I was doing a turtle game challenge, that's probably what I would be doing, actually. Like most people, when they do the 3 Raven opener, they'll put their army like in the middle and they'll try to like bounce back and forth. And if they find something, they find something. If they don't, they don't. But it's the attempt that matters. Like you don't have to feel bad if you don't get anything. It's just the attempt is something you need to be consistent with. Because if you do this push, the 3 Raven push, and you attempt to do it 100 games in a row, you're not going to get every game, but you're going to get over 50% of the games, I think. You're going to find a spot, which may lead to a victory, may not, but you're going to find a spot like over half the time. That's just how it works. You'd be shocked how many games I've won in my life with just attacking with 3 Raven, Siege Tank Marine. Like it takes a lot of losing, but you eventually you learn to identify the scenarios. You learn to identify the little secrets. Like remember when I was going over the 2 Reaper Hellion, or sorry, the 2 Reaper Cyclone versus 3 Reaper 2 Hellion. The reason why I knew all that information is because I took that fight 1,000,000 times in a row, and I lost that fight 1,000,000 times in a row. And so now I can talk about it like fucking Einstein and tell you exactly what you need to do to win the fight. Because that's just what it takes to learn. And it's the same thing with the Raven push. Like, you need to do it. Like, the reason you have no confidence is because you're not doing it. Like, you have to do it. You have to attempt to do it every game. And you have to be able to narrow down that definition of, like, when you're going to go back home and when you're going to commit. Because that's the first timing in the game, like, of potentially hundreds of timings. Like, you play against Bjorn, like both of you are gonna go to the middle of the map and you're gonna turn around, you're gonna go home. Like that's what should happen in like a super high level game versus super high level game. But we waited a really long time and now we're hitting this timing, which like when I scanned it and when I was playing the game, I kind of just saw this and I wasn't really scared. I was like, okay, let me just reposition some tanks. Like, not a big deal, because for starters, there's no medevacs, and you don't have more Vikings than me. So, realistically, like, we're in late game TVT now. Like, we've crossed the barrier. If nobody does anything to each other, like, up until the fort base, like right around now, 10 minutes, like, now we have entered TVT. We're now in a chess game at this point. Neither of us are going to win the game by, like, YOLOing our entire army across the map. The only way either of us win this game is by winning the game. By being a better player and taking better trades and building better units and etc. Which I think is beautiful. Like, I think TVT is like the best matchup for this reason. It's very fun to play a chess match game. Not every game, but they're very fun games to play. So if you compare, I mean, so for starters, like you're already at a disadvantage against a mech player because the mech player is going 3 armory, and the Terran player who isn't is like, this is the only armory upgrade that you're doing at the moment. Which, good for you, by the way, doing this upgrade. Like, the timing is... You are very good at remembering your upgrades in this game. This is better than I usually do when I play Bio. But you're at a disadvantage because all of the important units are now going to be more upgraded than yours. So the later this game goes, the harder it is going to be for you. As the Bio player, typically you want to just be like expanding, like sieging here with some units, sieging here with some units. Like, you want to be containing me more. Like, split your army into 2 groups. Keep me pinned down. Like, you should have already be preventing my 4th. Like, you could have probably prevented it, to be honest with you. Like, if you unsiege everything right now and you put it like right here, you easily can contest my 4th base. Like, when that Marine died, like, that should have been your signal to unsiege and, like, come over here Like, siege the high ground. Use your Vikings to poke. Do what you can. Like, you got to be making more plays, I think, is the biggest thing. Because there just were no plays. You're never gonna get ahead in a game if you don't make any plays. As painful as it is. Like, I get fucked by this all the time. I like to just sit there and do nothing. It's one of my favorite things to do, but in the scenario where you're bio against mech, like, you're almost forced to do something. Or else the mech player is just going to expand everywhere and take the whole map. So I'm going to skip ahead a little. Because now we've gotten past the point where there's anything you can do to stop me. Like, my army is now infinitely better than your army. And the only thing you can do is, like, lose your army and then rebuild a better one. Arguably, like, this is what you should have been doing earlier. Like, this was your first play of the game, kind of, really, and it did well. This wasn't a bad play. Obviously, you should have had some medevacs here so the Marines don't, like, die just for free here, but... Alright, so expansion's going. Yeah, let's fast forward in the corner for just a few minutes. Because I have a lot more to say about the army comps. It's a coaching session. This is a replay analysis for a tier 2 sub. It's a game we played today. I've never had someone submit one of my games. So this has been pretty fun. Teaching you guys how to beat me. I mean, look, this is your second real play of the day. This is another good play. You denied my, like, this is what you got to be doing against mech players. You got to be denying their bases. Like, this is the number. It doesn't seem like you're doing much to me, but you're slowing me down, and that's what you need to be doing. Because the second I take every base, like, it's kind of hard from there. Like, you gotta just make pure, like, battle cruiser from that point. Okay, so obviously you overcommitted, but again, that's part of the whole, like, theme of what I'm trying to say here is, like, you need to do this more so you understand when you're overcommitted and when you're undercommitted, like, because here you're doing perfectly, and now you should run away. But the only way you're going to learn that is by doing it more, so that's why I'm pushing really hard for you to push more, right? Alright, so pause. Let's say you're the red Terran player, guys, and you're in a game against someone who has half the map and, like, a super good Viking Raven army. What do we do? You are going 3 armory. This is good. This is a good first step. We're definitely going to want to add more starports because the number one thing we need is Viking. Like, the only way you're going to kill me now is by killing my Viking clump. And the only way you're going to kill my Viking clump is with Vikings or Liberators or BCs or all of these units combined. The rest of this game was a unit comp issue. Like, building a single Marine from this point doesn't make any sense anymore. Once the Terran player has got every base, there's nothing left to deny. Nothing left to deny. Nothing. So why build Marines? Why build Marauders? Why build Medevacs? Why build Cyclones? Why build anything other than siege tanks and air units? There's no reason. And the reason why you're not able to win this game from this point is because you continue to build all of these units which have no value remaining in the game. Because you gotta know what you're doing with your units. Like, what's the point of bio? The point of bio is to kind of like multi-prong and delay kill bases, delay things. Like, if we go 2 minutes forward into this game, like, once these become PFs, there's like no amount of bio units that will ever kill this. Ever. Ever. It's over. The bio phase of the game is over. Because now you're dead. I was just waiting. The only reason that looked close was because I was waiting for the battle cruisers to finish, right? Because BCs take up like 8 supply, or what is it? Like fucking 1 million supply each. 6 supply. Now remember, I'm doing a challenge game where I don't attack, so you could still win this game because like units lost tab, you're only down 4k, whatever. That's easily winnable from there. So again, how do you win this game from here? It's all about unit comp. And you might wonder what a good unit comp is. To be honest, I don't think you need as many battle cruisers as I built. I built like 15 BCs this game. It's a pretty big debate what the best unit comp is for air composition in TVT. You ask any Terran player, they're going to give you a slightly different answer. It's kind of like a game of rock, paper, scissors, though, at the end of the day. Like, Liberators counter Vikings, Viking counter Battle Cruiser with Stutter Step Micro, Battle Cruiser, Yamato, Raven or Thor. There's so many layers to it. It's kind of hard. Realistically, like, you'd want like 4 or 5 BCs minimum and like 6, 7 Liberator minimum, and then just Viking Raven. I don't know the perfect amount of Raven. I think the perfect amount of Raven is kind of relative to the amount of battle cruiser your opponent has. Ideally, you want to have enough Raven to disable each battle cruiser twice. So that's kind of the ratio you want. The reason I say 4 to 5 BC minimum is because you always want to have this amount of battle cruiser available to do counterattacks. Because remember when I said no amount of bio units can kill this? That is true. But you know what can kill this is 5 battle cruisers with teleport. They can fly in, they can pew 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 pew, and then they can go meow. So in this stage of the game, there are very few things you can do, and you need to take advantage of the things you can do. And one of the things you can do is make 5 battle cruisers, and you can run around the map, and you can teleport home, and you can run around the map, and you can teleport home. So that's the first thing you missed out on. The second thing is you kept making bio units. And the third thing is you took your bases too slow. Like, you should have more orbitals, you should have more bases. Orbital count was pretty low throughout. Like, I was at 16 orbitals at max here. 16 is the max you ever want, by the way. Like, this was the perfect macro game by me in that regard. Like, I had the perfect amount of everything you need. Alright, so this play was not, I mean, yeah. Then we just started doing plays that didn't really make too much sense because I just cleaned all this up. It doesn't matter if you kill my command centers, I have 7 more ready to go, right? Yeah, I just cleaned you up there and took another, what, like 5k advantage. Now the game actually might be unwinnable for you because 10k advantage overall is usually unwinnable in a TVT like this. Because I'm trying to win the game where I just win this game. This is the only game I'm playing, is the top left of the screen. This is the only game I'm playing right here. And I believe I've won already. But you could go Viking Liberator and you could catch a good trade. Like 7 Liberator with 3/3 could kill 50 Vikings in like a single hit if they're clumped up. Like, it's your only decent form of splash damage, and splash damage is the only way you're gonna win a fight against me now. Honestly, if I were you, I'd probably just go like pure Viking Raven. That's it. Disable the BC, and then just stutter step micro and hope you're good. Maybe have like 3 Thors just so you can splash, but yeah, it's kind of hard to disable all the BC though. It's not easy. Like rapid fire is your only like tool, but it could easily just rapid fire the Viking by mistake. Oh yeah, never nuke, by the way. That's never gonna I remember you tried that. The nuking is not on your list of viable options. I have too many scans. I have BCs with teleport. Ran out of gas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean though. The game's over. Like top left. Yeah, it's 100% like the game. When did the game really end here? Like, you're still good here. You're still good here. This is really 20 minutes is where it starts to go down. This fight, this is where you lose, really. How do you zoom out? There we go. Yeah, you could have won from here, but well, you'd still be a little tiny bit behind, but you can play from here easily. And what do you build from here? Let's see. From this point, you build Thor. I mean, you're still going bio though. Like that's, yeah. Just remember, like that's the lesson. Like bio is only used to deny bases, and there's no more bases to deny, right? I think that's our lesson here. Otherwise, you played a very honorable game, to be honest. It's just you're playing against someone who's been playing TVT professionally like this for 14 years. Like, I'm very comfortable in this game. Like, very comfortable. It's like you shouldn't even feel bad. You should feel good given the fact that like you actually made some plays this game that worked out. Because you made some good plays, like you did. You just overcommitted a couple times and you didn't expand fast enough and you made the wrong army comp. Like, if you keep coming back, uploading replays and asking me questions, I'll be able to help you. It's all up to you though, Pony. Let's see some more replay uploads in the future. If he wants to load that from replay right now, we could do that if he wants. If you're up for it, Pony. It's probably not gonna. You're probably not gonna. Well, what time do you want to take over though? Like 20 minutes or like 18? Because 18 is probably the best time. Oh, we got to do it in the replay though. Oh yeah, we got to take control when we're in the replay. It's been so long since I've done this. Oh, accused mangoes. Dropping some gifties for the sub goal. Thank you. Actually, why aren't you VIP? VIP. Accused mangoes. That is awesome. Thank you very much. All right, let's do like 18 minutes or something. I think 18 minutes is when it starts to go bad. But give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm just going to let it fast forward here. And thanks again, Accused Mangoes. That's awesome. Thank you. Alright. Let's do that. Okay. Go. Whenever you're ready. Alright, so yeah, this is after he attacked. So yeah, he's in a good spot.
Command center upgrade.
It's like after he like slightly overcommitted, so I think I'm like
Mineral field depleted. Not
2-3k ahead of him. Actually, let me even it out a little bit. I'll kill 2 battle cruisers. And a couple Vikings. That should do it.
not enough energy.
Do I have all my CCs yet? I have some CCs.
I'm going. I can't build here.
Best
Ready to plunder.
not enough. Command center upgrade complete.
Oh, the sub goal thing is not lined up.
Mineral field depleted.
10 subs today. Thank you, chat. Probably after this we'll do well, we got 2 challenge games, then I'll play a little ladder, and then
Mineral field depleted.
we're gonna switch to poker later.
Not enough energy. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
I've been in the mood for poker.
What's going on? I can't build here.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
I'll give him more time because he needs to actually get what he needs.
What's going on? I can't build here.
I need actually no, that's the correct amount. Gotta start killing my SCVs now.
Mineral field.
Okay, upgrades are good.
Command center upgrade.
I get a bunch of libs here.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough.
I don't have any scans and I have like 18 fucking orbitals.
Not enough. Command center.
Yeah, that's a lot better. It's gonna lose the Marauders though.
Enough energy.
Yeah, whatever.
Not enough energy.
In the rear with the geek.
Reporting for action. Liberation is at hand.
Mineral field.
It's like these are like banelings almost. Like they're gonna die,
Course set.
but like the trading is hilarious.
Mineral field.
So I need like 7 of them.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. I didn't mention, but it's a good tool. It's a good trick to just like build the starports like on top of the barracks reactors, because the barracks become less useful, so the add-ons are just like there for the taking.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, I think I'll try to start pushing him. Yeah. That's fucking 10. That's 10 times better.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Oh, but the splash. It's not. Wait. Okay, wait a minute.
Mineral field depleted.
I gave him too much advice. Fuck. I actually don't know how the Liberators didn't like absolutely like fucking obliterate that. That's alright, we're not giving up. Now the game has begun.
Vespene base is under attack. Vespene geyser exhausted.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Now the game's begun.
Field depleted.
Actually, you know what? I wanted to do this during the game. I should have done it anyways. There you go. 3 extra. It's probably necessary that I have these. Actually, let me sack the SCVs now, too.
Ready to plunder.
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Our SCVs are mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Ready to plunder.
I guess I had a lot of supply in these tanks, too.
SCVs are under attack.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder.
We're going BC now. I need add-ons and shit. Actually, no, I just need Vikings for now.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Not enough energy.
Yes, Commander.
Mineral field completed.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. Let's go. Yes. Oh, really?
Yes, this is exactly what I wanted him to do. You see how fucking annoying that is to deal with? It's perfect.
Ready to plunder.
Destined
Alright, now I need add-ons. Tech labs.
Ready to plunder.
mineral
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
not enough.
Ready to plunder.
Add-on. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field completed.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready. Well, boss.
Alright, we got the Raven coming, which... Oh, what the hell did I build Hellbat for?
SCVs are under attack.
Oops.
Unacceptable evidence. Mineral field depleted. Not enough. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral
Ready to plunder.
Takes so long to build the army. And the army has the energy has to accumulate.
command center upgrade complete. Mineral field. Not enough.
Oh, is that mined out fully? Holy shit. Alright, well. Could be worse.
Not enough energy.
Yeah, I think this is a good lesson, though, to teach not just him, but everybody, like, the value of the BC teleport squad.
Destined unacceptable. Maximum supply. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
GG. Dude, it's 10,000 times better, though. Like, hopefully it gave him a better picture, but fuck, he almost got me. He got, are you in chat now? But, that was good, dude. Infinitely better. Yeah. I would have, so first thing I would have done is deleted those Marauders too. Like keep building, don't get me wrong, keep building bio units and keep pushing yourself to like make plays when there is like still bases to deny. But once there's no base to deny, like, and once I'm secured everywhere, like, it's over. Like, that's a very important lesson I wanted to get through. And then the Unicomp thing, like, now, you know now. It's clear that you've, like, had a little bit of experience with it, too, because, like, you know you're doing a little bit. Like, that was quite well done, to be honest. Like, you know how to micro the units. You know what you're doing. It could have just been an issue of, like, not having the space. Like, I don't know if you knew what I was intending to do, but yeah, that game, well, the original game was still good. It was just the fact that you stayed on bio too long. That was the major thing, I guess. But good stuff. Please keep uploading replays. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much about things that don't make sense. Also, I'm going to run ads, and then we're going to play ladder. Boop. All right, we got a cheese game. Or wait, I can't remember. Oh, race pick. Did, who was it again? Did Cazador Terran pick a race? Let me scroll up. Mech Terran? I don't know why it's not in my logs. Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't say anything, though. That's okay. I'll give him 2-week VIP. All right, so we're going to do cheese game. And this was for Caversham, I believe, right? All right, I have to cheese the next game, and if I win, I win. If I lose, then Caversham gets VIP. Yeah, I've just been saying pony. Oh, wait, no. Caversham got the race pick game. And he picked Terran Mech. Okay, you were right about that. I was just wrong about the wrong person. All right, so I got to play Mech. Yeah. Good catch, good catch. Please don't be Protoss. I don't want to mech a Protoss. Thank God. That would have been terrible news. Terrible news.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Actually, I don't know why I'm too gassing. I took Terran Mech too seriously.
In the rear with big job, huh? What's going on? Bad news?
Oh, are we lagging? Someone's lagging.
Something in the way.
Command center up. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Someone's lagging. Oh my god. It's not even the good kind of lag either. Oh wait. It is a Terran player. What is happening?
Not enough minerals.
It's a Terran player named Zerg and I believed it. Bro, this is lag.
I'm listening. Got something.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on?
How's he not lagging out? Like, what is this?
Kill. Let's do this. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, I lose. Bro, so many things. I'm not even gonna begin to dissect what just happened in that game. First of all, I thought he was Zerg, and then he turned out to be Terran, and then he turned out to be proxying, and then the game lagged. I'm just gonna give VIP to Caversham. I'm just gonna go ahead and admit defeat. I know when I've lost. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Together. Ba-dam-bow-bow-wow. Oh, I got a disc. Now that's a high level game.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready.
Just do one gas here. So happy together.
SCV ready. Sure thing. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Insufficient vessel high-speed gas.
What's going? Huh? What's going on? Huh? Go ahead. Huh? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Oops.
What's going? I can't build here.
Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
The Grand Reaper has arrived. Got it. SCV ready. You want a piece of me? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Got something for me to go. What you want to? I'm listening. SCV ready. What's going on? Got more to. I'm listening. SCV. Nothing I can't. What's going on? SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go, go!
Command center upgrade complete.
Well, that's not what you want to see.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
That's downright spooky.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Who wants? SCV ready.
Ready for duck.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. In gear. Cyclone on. Ready to blunder. SCV ready. Go, go, go! SCV ready.
Light flight here.
Father, let's go. Battery. Systems go.
Not enough minerals.
Wait on
This better be who won. Gangway. Coming. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Liberation is at hand.
Additional.
Alright.
Add-on.
Armed and ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional.
We could use some help here. Want a piece of me, boy?
Additional supply depots required. Forces under attack.
Got
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
Oh wait, I didn't start stim. I'm so dead. Let me just get in position while I can then.
Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Good job. What's going on?
Not enough energy.
Go ahead. This better. Let them play. Big job.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Got it.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Research
Ready for dust off.
upgrade. Not enough minerals. Not not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I built two sound. Oh my god. If only I could salvage one.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
How's there no obs in that fucking circle?
Depleted.
Ready to plunder.
Acknowledge.
This better.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Who wants some? This. Who wants some? Of course. This better. Been waiting.
Mineral field depleted.
Dust reporting.
Been waiting on you. Man, this better been waiting on you.
Dust reporting.
Not enough minerals.
We can use some help here.
Status it.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
We can use some help here.
Repeat last.
Mineral
SCV ready. We can use some help here.
Channel secure.
upgrade complete.
Out with it.
Let's go. SCV ready.
Channel. Standing by.
Ready to plunder.
Status it. Channel.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough.
SCV ready. More than easy, boy. This better be good.
Status it. Rest.
They didn't stim because of the ghost.
Base.
That was such a bad fight for me. It's unreal.
Base is under command center upgrade.
I don't think I come out of that one. Yeah, he got the war prison behind him. GG. It's a really bad fight. Like I didn't stim because I thought I'd stimmed because I had ghost selected and I didn't tab to stim, so my units just kind of stood there and ate shit for like 3 volleys and that was it. Nothing I could have done after that. Had to pay more attention to my stim. As a minimap target, I disable the terrain because you can't see the sensor tower circles anymore unless you do that. I mean, you can if you use a microscope, but it just looks better now with the no background noise. Yeah. It's a new edition as of the last patch. Ooh. See in the rain. Get to try again. Let's try a Reaper Alien open.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready. What's...
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? Huh? SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. What's going? What's going on? SCV ready. Big job, huh? What's going on?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Ah! You scared me!
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grand Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Got one. Huh? SCV ready. In the rear. Got one. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let's go. Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply. Not enough.
Oh no, he's got the fucking double shield battery. Who does that still? I don't know. He didn't even scout what I was doing. Does he do that every game? Ah. I guess why not? Not even using the energy stuff, I guess. Just using the old shield battery still.
Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Oh, shit. Right past me. What am I gonna do here? Alright, good. That helps.
Add-on complete.
Still behind, but I don't have to worry about that.
Additional supply depots required.
Aw, man, but there's supply blocks.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Oh, well, to be fair, I think my stim was a little late still.
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off. Ready for
Research complete. Not. Base is under attack. Research complete.
ready for dust off.
Research. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply. Not upgrade complete. Additional supply. Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Add-on completed. Not enough minerals.
Boss, you gonna give me orders?
Not enough energy. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
In the rear.
Additional supply details.
Ready to blunder.
I know Disc likes to stay on like very low army supplies, or very high army supplies and very low probe counts, which makes it really hard, but
Additional supply details.
the economy side of things is usually easier.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I should at least wait until I have 2-2.
In the rear with the gear.
Ghost reporting.
What's going on? Big job, huh?
Ghost reporting. Standing by. Channel secure.
Your forces are under
Ghost
attack.
reporting.
Unacceptable command. We are at upgrade complete.
Oh, it's on.
Go. Channel secure.
What? You can't snipe his all in one hit? I thought you
Your
could.
forces are under attack. Research.
Can't hold them alone.
Woo! I didn't expect that to come out of that.
Mineral field unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Command. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Yeah.
This better be good. Big job.
Out with it. Stand down. Like a ghost.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go. Yes, sir. Ready to blunder. It's about to get heavy. SCV ready. Ready to blunder.
Go. Status it. Repeat. Out with it. Channel secure.
This better be good. Bad news. Man in the rear. Use some help here.
Channel status. Go. Standing out. Status it. Out with it. Go. Status it. Channel. Standing by. Repeat last transmit. Go. Out with it.
Command center upgrade.
Go. Channel. Status it.
Fuck me in the butt.
Mineral field.
Channel secure.
What's going on?
Ghost reporting.
Big job.
Not enough minerals. Add-on. Our space is under attack.
Ghost reporting.
Not enough.
Ghost reporting. Channel secure.
Command center upgrade complete. Our upgrade under attack. Mineral field depleted. Not enough mineral. Upgrade complete.
Data sit rep.
Big job.
Go.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted.
Out. Repeat. Go. Status channel. Still. Go.
Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Copy. Data sit. Data sit rep.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Orders. Out. Go. Data sit rep. Channels. Out with it.
Research.
Data sit rep. Go.
It's the first time I've seen since the patch 2 Marauders survive something they would have usually died from.
Out with it. Go. Channel secure.
Wow, wow.
Mineral upgrade complete.
Channel.
Go ahead. I can't build here. Go, go, go.
Agent in motion.
Why is he just letting it die?
Base is under attack.
Something in the way.
Go.
That's a little much.
Ready for dust off.
Out with it. Data sit. Channel. Data sit.
Unacceptable command. Not enough energy.
Channel secure. Channel secure. Go. Out with it. Channel secure. Go. Repeat. Out with it. Go. Channel secure.
Mineral field depleted.
Standing by.
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Yeah. I lost my headspace there.
Data sit rep.
What's going on? I can't build here. Boy.
Go. Out with it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Channel. Standing.
Unacceptable. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
Commencing. Out with it.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Liberation is at hand.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Go. Repeat. Standing. Out with it.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Command center upgrade complete.
Go. Go. Out with it. Channel. Go.
Upgrade Best unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Course set. Channel secure. All hands to battle stations. Standing by.
Now what?
Channel out with it. Repeat left. Gotta sit right. Out with it. Repeat left. Go. Out with it. Gotta sit right.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted.
Go. Channel. Repeat left. Out with it.
Command center.
Gangway coming through. Boom, baby. Armed and ready. Go ahead. What's going on?
Got it. Out with it. Repeat left. Go.
In the rear.
Roger. Channel standing by.
Oh, from the behind.
Not enough energy. SCVs are under attack.
Orders.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
We're returning fire.
Boom, baby. Been waiting.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Got it. Standing
Want a
by.
piece of me, boy? On this been waiting.
Reporting for action.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command.
Liberation is at hand. Go. Out.
Not enough energy.
Repeat left.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum. Not enough energy. Vespine geyser.
Yes.
All hands to battle stations.
Can't hold them alone.
Got it. Go. Liberation is at hand.
This been with fun, so.
Ready for dust off.
Channel secure. Got it.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
It's gone.
SCVs are under attack.
Gangway coming through. Fun, son. It's about to get it.
Ready for dust off.
Oh, will you?
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Got to sit right.
Go, go, go. We can use some help here. SCV ready. Oh. Gangway. Fun, son. Ready to
Base is under attack.
Nothing is hotkeyed.
Under attack.
Ghost.
Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable.
gangway. Come boom, boom, baby.
Out with it.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough energy.
Go. Got it. Got to sit rep. Repeat. Go.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Channel. Repeat. Go.
Been waiting on you.
Channel secure.
enough.
Go.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Out with it. Go.
Not in.
Ghost reporting. Go.
Not
Out with it. Out with it.
mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Go.
What's going on?
Channel.
Not enough minerals. Vespine geyser exhausted.
Repeat that. Out with it.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Not enough minerals.
Ghost reporting.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Data sit rep.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder. You want a piece of me, boy? Gateway. Coming.
Go.
Not enough minerals.
Channel secure. Go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. Want a piece of me, boy?
Go. On it. Channel.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough energy.
This better be
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Base.
Oh, fucking scan.
Go.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Out.
This better be
Out with it. Standing.
ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
Got it.
Life won't talk to me. Now what?
Repeat last.
Ready.
Ghost reporting.
Not enough minerals.
fuck's he going? Where is he going?
Channel secure.
Mineral field depleted.
Of course. Perfect.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Channel
Ready for pickup? Where's
go. Got freedom. Got out. Status out.
Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Channel. How can we help?
Unacceptable, Commander. We are at maximum supply.
There's your point.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
There's your point.
Maximum supply. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
In the rear, we got something in the way.
Go. Still. Channel secure. Status. Channel secure.
Not enough energy.
Status sit rep. Out.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not
Boom. Headshot. The most well-earned plus 45 you'll ever seen. Like they're I think I actually play better against a Protoss that prefers heavier army supply than a Protoss that prefers heavier economy, to be honest. Like those big fights seem easier to me than the small fights. Like the small fights are harder because it's like way more AoE. Those fights, it was like, I mean, I guess he lost all of his disruptors twice, which probably was like half the AoE. So I shouldn't be too critical of it. Yeah, that was a sick game. Yeah, no Tempest. Yeah, for the Liberator, like Tempest would have been good. I got frustrated at the end. I took a bad fight, I think, with the Vikings. But I mean, I had so many, it was okay. Baby, 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 baby. All right, I think I'm, it's 4 hours about. I think I'm going to switch over to poker now, chat. I'm happy with ending it on a really good one. So if you're tuning out, thanks for watching. I'm going to end the YouTube stream. If you guys want to watch the poker, tune into the Twitch stream. I'll link you guys. And I'll be back with StarCraft tomorrow. But we got poker. Yeah! I'm excited, dude. I want to play more poker. Yesterday we had the best day of poker we've had so far. Take a look-see here. I'll show you guys.